Yes, it is Friday. Yes, I'm off for work. Yes, of course I'm happy, but I'm also stressed that the roof might blow off. So I have to get home and start working on it. We're supposed to have like a windstorm tomorrow, gusts up to 40 miles an hour. Oh, so not fair. I come back outside, it's raining, and the wind's picked up. Sure wish I had the camera rolling for that one. There's a huge lightning bolt. Oh my goodness. Water's backing up on the side of the street. First order of business is getting all the 2x2s transferred to the backyard out of the back of the truck. And the second thing is going to be assessing any damage. So I don't think there is any. I think it's still dry. I'm still have my fingers crossed. The dog poop has been picked up. I am now ready to walk through the haunt without having to watch where I step. At least I think I got all of it. To start taking a look to see if there's been any kind of rain damage. I just totally stuttered there, didn't I? This is the bathroom, and so far, so good. This peak, guys, I think is going to be the answer in making this plastic drain. This is a kid's room, and I see that this panel right here is really bowed. So we go on the other side on egress, and I see plastic pulled tight right there. So that I don't think is a good thing. That's not good. So we have one problem with the roof. Got a bubble right there. And you guys probably can't see it. I'm not going to put a hole in it. I'm going to get underneath it and push it out and then re-stretch the plastic, make it stronger. So here's the problem. We're right above the drop panel hallway right here. Up that way is the facade in the beginning of the haunt. And you can see that one of the stabilization pieces that I had that goes over here to the fence, and this piece that goes down this way, it pulled out the screws as the water collected here. I guess it got too heavy, and yeah, so it pulled out the screws. That's why this whole roof over here is just like sagging right now. It's because this whole wall is sucked in. So I have to figure out a fix for this before I go any further. It's too early to be fixing things that are broken, don't you think? Oh my gosh. Arg moment. However, nothing gets done if nothing gets done. So let's get this done so that we can move on. This is the back side of egress right here. Drop panel hallway is right here on the other side. I've taken one beam here to support pushing this one out. Since this one here has not only the 90 degrees right here for stability, it's also got all these as far as getting pushed this way. And the platform is on the other side of this one right here, so it's got good stability there. And just to let you guys know too, that platform has been totally screwed into this panel in several different places. Simply so that it gives the panels more stability, and it also gives the platform stability so it doesn't fall over on an actor. That would suck. The other thing I've done is taking this 2x4 up here to brace these to get kind of the wobble out of these, because there's like, oh yeah, just some more. There's like one this way and one this way, so I went through and did that. So my next step is going to be coming out here, push, P-U-L-L. So getting it done, and the plastic's already tightened up a little bit. Maybe it's just because I'm so hot and I'm like sweating. I used some scrap lumber to take care of this little cross section in here, which I can see this, but I'm not sure if you guys can. It's like 10:30 right now, and I had like not planned on fixing anything, but this is good. You know, it just I don't know, fix it now instead of like on opening night if it rains real hard. If this plastic over here starts to sag again, what I'm going to do is create a second peak, obviously, you know, not higher than that, and not so high that it starts to pool on this side of it, but just something to give a little rise to it there, and then it'll also create a little bit more of a slant. So back now to what I originally started doing, and that's taking care of the plastic on the outside of the building. This is a 2x2, and I'm attaching it so that there's actually 6 screws in this 8-foot 2x2, and I'm doing it just to sandwich the plastic in between this 2x2 and the 2x4 that's back behind it, or in some cases the 2x2 of the panel. And that way, staples like this right here, they're not going to rip out. This kind of just sandwiches everything together, makes it a nice neat little package. Yes, I've got to watch this pooling right here too.
I'm making so much progress.
Hole number 1. But this one isn't a big deal because it's just like a little pocket here on the eaves. Haha, I fooled you guys. We are done out here for the night, and it's almost midnight right now, so time has totally gotten past me. It's just I know tomorrow's going to be raining, so I want to get as much done right now as possible. Hocus pocus focus. So here's what we got going on tomorrow. We've got 50% chance of rain in like each day part. 50%, 50%, 50%, 50%, 50%. So tomorrow at some point, 40%. Tomorrow at some point it is going to rain. So tomorrow should be interesting.
You guys want to do some cock? You know, go in there and like, you know, like we could do some like COC, which is commenting on comments, because it's really fun to comment on comments, especially when you guys leave comments, and then we can like leave comments and I can comment on it.
Before I go in, here is this right here. So I've gotten this piece up, and there's unevenness in the panels right here. That's why there's like pieces right here, but I've got these pieces up and this one up and this one up right here. So tomorrow I'm going to start, as long as there's no problems, I'm going to start finishing this off right here, cutting this plastic so we can actually get into the haunt. Can you still do cock when you're tired? Alrighty then. I guess that would be an astounding no.
Sebastian Hampel. Oh my god, we love your videos here in Germany. Since I had shown this to my friends, we could not stop and to watch your videos. We are waiting for this year's scare videos. Thumbs up from Germany. That is freaking awesome.
We are worldwide. Isn't that weird?
That's awesome.
Nightmare on Falls Brook. Hey Troy, I'm new to YouTube and haunting, but I was hoping you can give me a shout out, and if you could check out my page. I just posted my first video. Hope you like. If you have any pointers, feel free to let me know.
It's a pointer.
Stop pointing at me.
It's a pointer.
Just remember, when you point at somebody, you're pointing 3 fingers back at yourself. Sparkling Dragon Fairy. I just stabbed it and it laughed. Oh, the horror, LOL. Y'all are such a cute family. I used the outro last night of you stabbing the doll.
It scared the crap out of me, because I was trying to get that the screw through the thread on the armpit to get it to stick to the wall, and instead it hit whatever the voice box was inside the old doll, and it still worked.
Anthony D. I don't want to screw up the rest of your name, so that's what we're going to call you, is Anthony D. Do you think that 1 3-foot hallways in width is too small? It's the witch and the jumping spider cobwebs hallway. I'm scratching my head at what you're asking. A 3-foot hallway, I do not think is too narrow. If you have props in there, is that what you're saying? You've got like the animatronic witch and the dog. That might be a bit much. You want to make sure that people have enough room to get around it, especially if things are like lurching at them. Then you want to make sure that they have enough room to back up into, and make sure whatever is behind somebody for a scare is sturdy. You don't want somebody like getting scared and like, oh, I'm backing into the wall and then knocking the wall down and having this big huge domino effect of ding 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 ding. Jason LaBrose, it's a bit late for me to do a haunt this year, but we have just moved to a house and I have a huge driveway. Any pointers on what I could do for a quick and effective Halloween set?
I bet you it's pronounced LaBrosse.
With
an E and the N, it would have an O sound. With 2 S's, it would be off.
Okay. I screw people's names up all
Tell
the
me if
time.
I'm
It's
right
nothing
or he's
personal.
right.
What did I say? LaBrose?
You said LaBrose, I say LaBrosse.
LaBrosse? Okay. Jason L. See? That just takes care of everything.
Well, he can tell me if you're right or I'm right.
Oh, okay. KISS, which is an acronym for, I like you, but not like that. KISS is an acronym. What are you doing behind me? For Keep It Simple, Stupid. Huh?
No. Then?
Okay. You're making my cock get really long. If it rains, then you want to make sure that you have something covered. So I would recommend a tent. Use 2x4s to frame out some walls. That's really quick to set up. Use some plastic, make sure it's sturdy. Set up your scenes around there, make it a real quick walkthrough or whatever. I think that'd be fairly sufficient. And you say, all the best and cheers from Jason in the UK. That is so cool. So we've got USA, we've got Canada, we've got the UK, and we've got Germany. Is there anybody else watching from any country that I did not list? That's just amazing.
Mate. You smell like a haunter.
What does a haunter smell like? Stinky. Wow. You guys, there's so many different comments, so many good comments. And I know that I'm not answering all the questions, but I still want to thank everybody. Oh, Luke Hang! I'm 17 and live in SoCal. I'm making my very first maze in my driveway this Halloween based on The Purge. My driveway is 16 feet wide and 24 feet long. I want to know if these materials are good. I'm using PVC pipe to hold up the maze and 60-gallon trash bags for the walls of the maze with a tarp on the top for a roof. And I will use your staple method for the pipe. Are these good materials, and what size of a plastic tarp should I use? Well, first of all, the plastic tarp should cover the whole thing. Make sure that you have a peak on it. Hence the reason why we're doing a peak out there. The materials that you're using, they're fine. They may be kind of like a pain in the butt because trash bags, especially if you have to sit there and cut all of them open, that would really suck. As haunters, we use what we use, and that's what we do because we use what we can and whatever works. And that sounds like it'll work. www.willow.www. What do you think about the bubble fogger from Spirit and the spiderweb glue gun that you attach to an air compressor to make realistic looking webs? Worth the cost?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
The bubble fogger, I
hate it.
I don't know about the bubble fogger.
I hate the spiderweb thing. It's a pain in the ass and it takes forever.
The webcaster gun is so cool.
It is not.
Once you get the hang of it, it is so freaking awesome because it makes realistic looking spider webs.
And it takes forever to take them down and makes a terrible mess.
Happy haunting. Jesse, it was great seeing you yesterday. We saw GK Eagles 10 at the fair, so that was kind of cool. Anyway, happy haunting. See you guys tomorrow.
Jesse.
Happy haunting. See you guys tomorrow.
Say happy hunting to you guys tomorrow.
SMH.
Now go take a shower. You stink.
Shad Panda, girl, run away.